Hello, how's everyone doing today? Hope all is well. We have another little short food pantry haul. I didn't post 2 weeks ago because I didn't go. Like I missed a week, but oh well. What can you do? Um, but we do have a little pantry haul or food pantry haul this week. It isn't much like always, but still grateful for whatever we do get. I'm gonna go through this pile real quick because I do have to put this in the freezer and this in the freezer before it defrosts. But we'll start over here. We have a pack of this apple cinnamon oatmeal. Most likely I'll be eating that because my kids eat oatmeal, but not like that. So I'll probably have that for a quick breakfast for myself. Have a pack of this spaghetti, which I usually pour into a container because my kids like making noodles in between meals or before a meal to snack on if they get hungry. And then we'll have some for spaghetti. So we have that. We have a couple of these beat up bananas. There was another one, but the this part right here was busted off, so I just threw it out. But we still have 4 bananas left that I'm gonna throw in the freezer. And I'm either going to use this to make like a banana bread or smoothies, or I might even try to make like a banana bread baked oatmeal for myself to throw in the freezer. Sorry if you hear me sniffling, I have my allergies are acting up. But we have a bag of white rice, which I have a ton of rice still, because I have rice from maybe like 2 visits at the food pantry, and I also have a 5-gallon bucket still filled with rice. When I bought it, it was like a 20-pound bags of rice I got for like $10, so I still have that rice. But it's always good to have rice on hand just in case if we run out of pasta or those days we can't get to the store or whatever, and we don't have any carby things like pasta or anything. So I got some more of that. We got a 5-pound bag of flour, which is good because I used a bunch of flour this past weekend to make some fry pies for the kids that they like. I made a homemade apple pie filling with some apples that I had to use up, and then I don't know why I keep on doing that and the flour comes out. But, like I said, I had some 6 apples I had to use up. So I made a homemade apple pie filling. And then we end up making some fry pies to munch on throughout the week. So it was good to get this. Right here we have a bag of frozen chicken. My son likes this stuff, so I grabbed him a can. Last time I got it, I think it was a 6-pack or an 8-pack from BJ's Wholesale because it was on sale. But I got this for him, and he likes frying that up and putting it on some bread with cheese. So I got that for little man. Not so little anymore. But we do have a 1/2 gallon of milk. It does expire, I believe, on let's see here, the 16th. Yeah, the 16th. Which if I don't use it up, I've seen a trick that this lady would freeze milk, like that was close to expiration, but she would freeze it and say ice cubes, and then she would mark on the bag how much was like how many cubes. So like she would pour the milk into like a measuring cup, and then she would just pour the milk out into the ice cubes, and she automatically knew, say like a tray, or we'll say 8 ice cube or milk cubes was like a cup. So I might try that out with some milk. And then she said she always used it for like baking instead of like using it for cereal because obviously it was frozen. But she'll use the frozen almost expired milk for baking items. So I might try that. We do have a bag of potatoes, which I still have some potatoes from the last time I went. But to use them up, I might try to make, sorry if you see my reflection here. But I might try to make some potato pancakes over the weekend. Try to do something with the old potatoes to get them out of the house. I got this sweet kale chopped salad kit. Kind of look good. Never had this one before. It was either this or some like peppers and stuff that was like beat up that you would have had to automatically do something with. And this seemed like it was fresher. We got this bag of sliced frozen peaches that I can throw into the freezer. It's what, about 2 pounds? But I want to throw this back in the freezer, and I might try to make what's it called? Like a peach cobbler or something with that, because we're not really peach people. The only time we eat peaches is if I make like a peach cobbler. We have 2 mangoes for my daughter, which she has to hurry up and eat because they are kind of a little too soft for my liking. So she has to hurry up and eat those. I got this 8-pack of the semi-hard sandwich rolls, which I might freeze for hamburgers. Or I might save some to take with me to work and make a sandwich. Because I'm tired of eating bagels every day, 5 days a week. But hey, you can't complain. Oh, sorry. We have a dozen eggs, which I still have a bunch of eggs. We aren't egg people, but sometimes my daughter likes to make hard-boiled eggs or like an egg salad when she's hungry. And it's always good to have for baking. And if meat ends up being a little too much, we still can get some protein. We have 2 more cans of tuna fish and water. I believe I said in a past video, I prefer the tuna in water over the oil because I just don't like the, can't say the texture, but maybe like the flavor of it with the oil. So I prefer the in water. We have 2 rolls of toilet paper, another bottle of dish soap, and lastly, I don't even know this, I'll put this back here, but we got a bottle of lotion. And then for the rest of our canned goods, we have some more peaches. So when, like, say these ones are done, I could still have this one and then the other ones I grabbed. We have a can of sweet corn. I got a double noodle chicken noodle soup. Excuse me. We got a can of double noodle chicken noodle soup. Another can of diced tomatoes, which I like having the diced tomatoes in house in case I make like chili for myself because the kids won't eat it, or if I need it for a recipe. And sometimes if I don't have like some kind of sauce to make pizza, I'll put this in the blender and then make a sauce out of that. We have a can of black beans, which I'll be the only one eating beans because my kids don't care for them. And we have a can of green beans, which we prefer the French style, but I'm not being picky because green beans is one of our favorite vegetables. But that is everything it's not everything that we got. My daughter took it to go wash it, but I found every time I go, they always have this section in the corner, like right before you leave, of like items you can take. It might be clothes, it might be shoes, household items, so on and so forth. A couple weeks ago, I got a set of bowls to like cereal and stuff. They were scratched up, but they're still usable. This time, I end up getting a blanket, like a comforter blanket. But like I said, she took that upstairs already. So that concludes everything we got. Good. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Hope everybody's staying safe. Sorry, my allergies are messing me up today. But I'll talk to you guys later.